Right. Nothing else here. Let's go. In search of a lost home. Alright. Ooh, Vivian. Mizurashin. Oh, that's a rare occurrence. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exists ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. And it was a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. What? The poneglyphs? I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Sure, give it.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Hehehe. Alright, Twitch chat is back. Since we're doing side quest. Oh, one for Uncle Byron too. Alright, we'll talk to everyone. Ain't that right, Gav?
You alright? About that.
If there's anything I can do to help you kill this Ultima bloke, you just say the word, eh? You could promise to take Sid's name off my hand.
Oi!
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished with it yet. I did. This is so Yakuza. This is like Kiryu Kazuma going through NPCs. Now, if you wanted to give me give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's see.
Gav the Magnificent, Gav the Almighty, Gav the Lionheart, something along those lines. I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man. Right-hand man, eh? I'll take it.
You off then?
You know what? Around for everyone.
What can I get you, Sid?
There you go. I'm rich.
As if setting our people free wasn't enough.
She is so cute. I freaking love
Good
me.
news, everyone. The casks have been liberated. Here's to Sid. Gobbled it up in one not
go.
Even already, are you?
I wish drinking gave us like some kind of status boost, just like in Yakuza games. Uncle Byron! What's your take on Origin? You're set on this plan of yours, then? I am. Huh. You never were once to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Ha! Your father will be proud. I don't know how to
Uncle.
imitate his voice. I know he'll be with us up there.
As for down here,
You may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until your return. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Indeed. Please company.
alive, my boy. Rutherford informs me that
Hi.
we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh? I would have done the same for anyone else. You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests? From what little I saw, you were right to be worried. I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly. But where do we start? True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders.
Larders.
As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there.
True.
Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases
Domekya.
are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity.
Uta,
A
unity
unity that
da.
transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Eugen.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure. Courtesy call. Let's go.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world.
Chaos.
I'll do whatever it takes.
We
And
need
if
Jack.
the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Man, seems like it's gonna be a long ass side quest. Like this one in particular.
Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar
Aye.
this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry.
I do
They'll
hope
adore
so.
you.
I hope so. Hi. Joshua, you have a side quest for me? Damn, we are in demand.
Ah, Clive. This is it then, brother.
Our last dance with Ultima awaits. Only the founder knows what awaits us up there.
Indeed.
But whatever we find, we shall overcome it. It will not do to disappoint our friends. They all believe in you, Clive. They would follow you to the ends of the earth if they could.
You're wrong.
My friends don't follow me. They spur me on. I couldn't have made it this far without them. Nor without you, Joshua. You gave me your blessing and made me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we were apart, you were always with me. And I trust you'll be with me now until the end.
Of course.
Whenever that may be. So
Joshua,
exasperating.
what's wrong?
Voice
And
acting
don't
live.
say nothing.
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
Ooh, okay,
As
what did it
well.
say?
How and where?
Who's the next emperor? I mean,
In the crypt
king of
beneath Rosalith Castle.
Zaria.
After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
Oh,
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
true.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course, of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are. Back to Tabor then. Not to be reunited with Yote this time, but with Father.
Man, I hate Tabor. Tabor's like my least favorite place in this whole game.
The hour fast approaches.
Yeah, sparking through Kamen Rider.
The
Decay.
decision is made.
I shall carry you on and your brother to Origin, that the Lesage name might live in honor and not in infamy. Even if I should not. Your Highness, you're not.
You said it yourself.
This is a journey from which I may not return, and yet I am resolved to go. Ultima took much from me, and he means to strip us all of what little we have left.
He must be stopped.
Whatever the cost.
He must.
Thank you, Your Highness. You are as over hasty as your brother. Save your thanks for when this is over. Boom, bars. Alright, thank you.
The time is nigh, Ifrit.
Stop calling me Ifrit! God, I hate quests involving Doris. And, oh man, there's so many side quests. Oh god. Otto.
What a word.
About the hideaway? No one around here is bold enough or daft enough to say I'm fit for the knacker's yard. But I sure as hell ain't getting any younger.
It'll be time to take a step back.
Let the fledglings spread their wings. Young goat's as bright as the inside of a barrel, but his heart's in the right place, and his constant failures never seem to dim his spirits either. Reckon the same might have been said of me when I was his age,
If it weren't for Sid,
giving me the room to fall in the hand to help me up again. I never would have changed. It have been the goats leading the goats. Clive, assuming we'd made it this far. Okay, ask about Origin. Trust you to go and pick a fight with a bleeding goat. I didn't sign up for all this excitement, you know.
no.
Sid did say the higher-ups wouldn't be too happy about us trying to change the world. Bah, you've got me there. And it ain't as if I have anything better to do. So, no more lip out of me. But it's that lip that keeps us on our toes, Otto.
Is that right?
Well, I better start looking for something else to moan about then, hadn't I?
I know you'll do right by us, Clive.
Nectar! Seriously, no hunting quest. None. Nada. Vivian, my girl.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay then. Nice.
Clive.
Vivian.
Well, Clive,
Are you resolved to brave the coming battle no matter the cost?
I am.
For only with Ultima's death might we ever find true freedom. And when we do, I'll be counting on you to help teach this world the truth.
naturally.
But I'll need you to do something for me in return. Come back to us in one piece. For how am I to recount the true history of this world without a first-hand account of the heroics of those who fought to change it?
I shall.
We shall all be praying for your safe return.
Harpocrates knows of the tome I seek. Whether what he has to say makes you happy to have agreed to help me is another matter.
Got it. Alright,
Godspeed.
thank you. Okay, let's check up on the rest of the people here. I wonder if Mid has something for us to do. Yote? Oh, finally I can talk to you.
Yes, my lord?
I love it when she says that. Yes, my lord. She's so adorable.
My lord.
You are resolved to go then.
I am.
And so is Joshua. I know you fear for him, but I'll do everything in my power to keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
You are, as you have always been, his first shield. I was only ever his temporary protector. Now his grace has bade me to protect the hideaway instead, and that is what I shall do.
Thank you,
Must be
Yote.
boring here, Yote.
May you return safely.
My lord, both of you. Of course!
His grace and I.
Often spoke on our travels, and a certain saying of his remains with me even now. Duty is the enemy of freedom. That is fucking true! You don't have true freedom if you're bound to duty or honor and anything of the sort.
At first,
I thought that he spoke of his own plight, that though he was able to roam the land again, his duty to unearth the truth about Ultima prevented him from being truly free. But I came to understand that he spoke not of himself, but of me. Oo nga no, you undying piece of...
it was my duty to him.
That his grace judged to be inimical to my own freedom. I believe that this is why he bade me remain here, that I might at last be released from my duty to him. Few others in his position would allow the cares of a humble attendant to weigh so heavily upon them, nor take such drastic action in response.
Have care, my lord.
Oh, what a medicine girl!
Thank you, my lord, for taking me.
So much dialogue.
Eyes
Tarja.
alive.
Ask about Tarja.
What I truly like.
Is to share my knowledge of healing and herb lore with the realm. Every cure seems like a miracle to the child who knows nothing of medicine.
But teach her medicine.
And suddenly, a world without miracles doesn't seem so frightening. That is fucking true! That's why I took up nursing. I wanted to know how the body works and how to heal it.
And no sooner have your wounds mended.
That you find an excuse to go charging once more onto the breach. But only because my wounds are mended by none other than yours. Thanks to the expert ministrations of the best healer this side of the belt. Save your honey tongue for Jill. Oh, are you jealous? Hmm? You're talking about killing a god, Clive.
While I may not have Gav's nose.
I know danger when I smell it, and this plan reeks to high heaven. Well, this will be the last time, I promise.
That's what I'm worried about.
You fool! Don't you think I'd rather stitch 1,000 of your cuts than never stitch one again?
I do.
Thank you. Aw, thank you, Tarja.
Don't push yourself too hard, Clive.
Alright, what's next?
All this time.
All this time. Oh wait, it's not the garden. Let's suck the meat! Meat!
Need something?
Couldn't you have chosen somewhere a bit more down to earth for your chat with Ultima? Then I could have come with ya. Finally made a name for myself. Instead of sitting on my ass while his imperial fancy pants get all glory.
Make a name for yourself.
Without the Enterprise, we wouldn't have saved Jill. We wouldn't have made it to Ash. We wouldn't have escaped from Stornia with our lives. None of this would have been possible had you not followed your dream and kept your promise to Sid. Now, I must keep mine.
You better bloody I'd do and all.
Or I'll be having his name back. Give it to Gav, maybe, or Jill. Aye, definitely Jill.
Be seeing you, Clive.
I love how everyone respects Gav. They know how capable he is. Oh no, is it Black?
I will not let them be forgotten.
Oh, it's not. It's Herman. Herman!
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
Why though?
The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
Yeah.
I need to retrieve something. Something important.
I'll do it.
I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory.
Oh, so that's what it was.
I was held captive there.
Oh shit, okay.
It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Sure.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please, even should it cost me
You
want to
join that register,
Too
Herman?
dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Thank you very much. Yatta. Thank you much. It's gonna be a long ass night, everyone. Woo-wee. What is it this time, you kids?
Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Oh, these young brats already gossiping about their freaking idol. What's wrong with you?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
She's busy.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
Cloud.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise.
Yep.
It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid?
What is it?
You really should be more careful around Miss Middledore's
Look
inventions.
who's talking.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together? She seems really sad.
She's just bummed out because she doesn't know how to make the Enterprise fly. You know what? Sure.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
Yeah.
You do that? For us?
Yeah, Middle Hangout event.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Miss Shirley says we're not allowed in the dungeon. But Miss Middledore doesn't mind.
Yeah, because she doesn't care about y'all.
Has Middledore mentioned a new project yet?
Yeah, I should just start with this. No. Man, wait, what the fuck is it? Man. Oh yeah. Man!
Mid, if you have a...
What? What the fuck?
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
I knew
Children
it.
seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so...
That's true.
I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without.
Yeah.
Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
Again.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But
Baby.
if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
Adorbs.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown.
Ew.
Refined stuff, like they make in Ordill. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
True. Wait,
I'll
how is
speak with one
that?
of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Why do I have a feeling she's literally gonna put wings on the Enterprise? Bones, right? Bones to make the frame, and then I don't know. Holy crap, Mid. We need rotors. We don't need wings. We need the thing that helicopters have. Okay. Well, typical Sid. Mid. Creating airships. Good.
They make an oil down at the docks in Ordill that's as slippery as the sea nasties they render it from. With that and the bone I told you about, I shall be able to finish the prototype.
All right. Cool. Cool. Let's do it then. Got so much to do. Torgi! Oh, what's happening? What are you looking at, buddy? You're not looking at the big ass crystal on that side. You're looking here. What's happening? What's happening, buddy?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there?
Yeah.
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
Oh yeah, that's true.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
Oh.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now?
Yes, Patro.
Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask.
Oh.
Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
Must be
What's
very
wrong, boy?
itchy.
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking
Classic
for was
Sid.
you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Oh, wait, you don't want it off? You like it?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Maybe he wants to visit Sid's grave.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Yeah, anything for our boy.
Where to then, Torgal?
Man, I don't know who to prioritize now. Oh, well, I guess gotta go back to the main deck. Do this and do that. Isogashi na.
Say what you will, Lady Karen is...
Hey, good.
Oh.
I wish I could go up there with you. Doesn't seem right leaving everything up to you there. Up to you
It's
three.
hardly everything.
There's plenty that still needs to be done down here. Like seeing to our stores and keeping Karen safe. Only you can do that, Goots.
And I will. I promise.
I won't let Nan come to no harm. No matter what.
You can count on me.
Just like we're all counting on you to come back safe and sound.
Be seeing ya.
We still don't know what's behind this place. And what is that?
First the skies, then the crystal. What next? The advent of Great Griga herself. I'm sure we'll find.
Sid's back, isn't he?
The advent of the children. What is it, boy? What is it, boy?
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west. Toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years.
Wait, what? The rockery?
To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
The rookery? We haven't been there in 20 years? There's yet to be one more place we haven't been to. Oh. Okay. We should give him some packs. Corgi Elcat. So many interesting side quests this time. Hey.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed.
Oh, he knows.
One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Exactly.
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword.
How come you
They
know
lurk
about it?
in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers,
or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick.
Ooh.
A collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Nice. Have a lot. We actually have one side quest there. Oops, sorry. Let me see. Nothing.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Good morrow to you.
Ah, yes.
You have arrived at a solution then. Dion will carry us.
Indeed.
A feat befitting the final act. I congratulate myself that I shall live long enough to see it. A feat in itself for a man of my years. But to be serious, it is no small thing to march against fate, Clive. You must be certain of your footing, lest the winds of destiny divert you from your course. Are you certain of your footing, Clive? I am.
Then go.
Then do what you must. Okay.
Having never visited, I cannot tell you exactly where in Garnick my friend's lodgings lie, but he did mention they were some distance from the road.
I know.
I make no guarantee that you will find what you seek there, only that it is the best and perhaps the only place left to look.
Okay, we'll take it.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Alright, one thing left is to trigger these two and then go here and we will be good to go. Tales of Arise. I have never played a single Tales game. I'm sorry. Alright, trigger these. And I hate side quests involving Doris.
There's something about him.
Brooding captain of the Curse Breakers.
Sid, do you have a moment?
I don't got a choice.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems
Oh.
there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point.
You just killed her.
And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Okay. Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you,
Yeah, we're gonna
Sid.
do a Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Alright. A lot of personal stuff.
How long has it been since the jailers of Balmung abandoned their charges? Without food or water, they won't last long.
And finally, this guy.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers.
Cool.
As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword.
Shouldn't Gav
But
be doing
scouting,
this?
we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yes, the time is yours.
One can never have too many scouts.
True.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Interesting.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Okay. So, nothing left here. Got to talk to Gav.
Twin swords hunted to
Oh, wait, this is Ronan.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better.
Oh, that's true.
You know what an adamantus is?
Yeah.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
That should give us our last orichalcum for the... Was that sword? Gatterdomirang?
Normally I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near an adamantus, let alone one that's had a few centuries to let its temper simmer. They're mean bastards, and they only get meaner with age. Why do you think the village of Old Bidza was abandoned?
Just like me. Alright, nothing else left here. Good, good, it's time to get the fuck out. Now it's only a matter of which one to prioritize. I would love to go for Torgal first, but you know what? I think I should go for the Adamantoise first so that we get the material needed. Not just for mid, but for my new sword. And then after that, we'll go for Torgal and then we'll see. Alright, sounds like a plan. There you go. Ooh. Should be right here. Oh, we have a bunch of other side quests. Puta. Oh my god, side quests galore. So we got 6 side quests here in the hideaway, and then we have additional side quests. Yep. It's gonna be a long ass day, guys. Holy shit. Okay. All right, here's the thing. It's been 4 hours, right? It's been 4 hours. We'll take a break. I'll be back in midnight, all right, guys? Oh my goodness. Man. This is gonna suck. Right. Nothing else here. So we're planning to go to Cordova Desert. Not Tabor. I need to go here. Okay, here we go. We're going.
Let's
test out our new accessories.
Run like the wind. Here we are again.
Korova.
If you were a tortoise, Torgal, where would you hide?
It's not a matter of hiding, dude. He's right there. See? Good for Joshua to accompany us for this one.
You deserve a rest.
Okay, let's see.
Looks like we found it.
Here we go. Here go down, bitch. Nice, Joshua! Ooh, god damn, that's a lot. Stagger damage.
Nice try.
Patay. Did we get some orichalcum? Orichalcum, please? No. No orichalcum. That sucks.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Yeah. Alright, what else? We gotta go to Tabor. We gotta go to Dalimil Inn as well. Check things out. To Dalimil Inn. Oh, yeah. Last time we went here, our desert hare got compromised, and now they know he's a bearer, and these people are still racist as fuck, and they don't like bearers. So, ooh. Lubor. Wait, it's not Lubor. It is Lubor. Okay.
I'm going to go with him. Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
I know, right?
Why didn't he tell us?
See what happens when you tell them? A bobo.
Here to help me pack?
Hell yeah.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
Oh, the kids.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Considered it done. Sure. Of course.
The children will be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda?
Troubles the brewing.
You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Good for them.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Thirda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
So this
I'll do
whole
what I
place
can
is gonna
to convince
be.
everyone else. Wish me luck.
So all that fucking work for nothing. Because now we gotta evacuate. Okay. If Lubor can't win, no one wins. I like that. Oh shit! The Phoenix is with us.
Lubor told me they're like people, but even meaner and scarier.
Oof.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Ah, it's you.
It's
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave
I
you this
fucking knew it.
disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
It's not the
Lord
point.
Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Oh, these stupid fucks. We should just leave them to die, dude. Evacuate who wants to. Evacuate who cares, and then.
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Thirda.
What the heck, Joshua? You have lines on this mission? Damn. That's cool, dude. Oh, it was just some kind of fill-in character. Isn't that right, Torky?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
We should just let everyone die, dude. Bring the children, and just bring our sympathizers, and that's it. I gotta go there.
I think we'd better.
What's Lubor raving?
That's cool detail. Having one of our companions say some lines for this side mission. Thirda.
Lord Thirda.
Sid, what's wrong?
People are being
I
little
went to warn
shit.
Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Thirda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Oh no, are they trying to witch hunt him now? Oh no. Please don't tell. Aw, man. Did they hurt him?
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once,
But this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
Let them, Lubo.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bearer?
Oh, be my guest, bitch.
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, Bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go!
Yeah. Go on, then.
Oh, these ungrateful bastards.
Lubo, wait. Someone's coming.
See, Joshua's not there.
You're hurting him!
Oh!
What did Lubor ever do to you?
Yan!
He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe.
Yan!
You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
Yan!
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Yeah, bitch!
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Yan!
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Oh, no. Ah, that is bang through!
Lubo, we've heard enough.
Oh, lol.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
Biglang ganun.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Oh, look at him. Fucking so full of himself.
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
See, Joshua is not in the cutscene. He's not supposed to be here.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Ooh.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
For Dalimil! No huddle? Okay. Oh shit.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Where's Joshua? There you go.
Better not keep them waiting.
Get
all these weapons into the hands of the Watch. They're no use lying around here.
Understood. We will defend Dalimil as best we can, but the town won't be truly safe until the horde at Cheratina has been dealt with. And who better to subdue the League of Outlaws than the king of their kind?
Ooh, okay, wait. My food's here, guys. Totomate. Yes. Good job, kids.
They're not going to hurt us, are they? Of course not. Lubor's going to stop them.
Unless...
Come, everyone, to the bathhouse.
We're good. Now we gotta go right here. Okay, all. Should be able to make quick work out of them.
Good girl.
Aren't these curse breakers gonna help us? No. Puta, yun layo.
Run like the wind. There it is. The flood.
Wow, it's
What's waiting for us
huge ass
inside?
flood. There they are.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Nice of you guys to line up like that. Grabe ah. Putang inang... Come here. Boss depan to boss. Sarap. Prepare yourself. Kakugo. Sarap! Easy! You're getting a lot of AP. Good, good.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with.
Nice.
Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive.
That's Lord Underhill to
is
you.
Ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
Damn right.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
Ulul.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
That is true.
Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly,
Free all the bearers.
you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must
Yan!
end here in
That is
Dalimil.
true.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Don't push it.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamel.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
This is such a Yakuza ending. Exactly how Yakuza side quest ends. Alright, what do we get? The Briar's Kiss signboard. I thought we already had this. Something for impulse. We don't need that. Okay. Cool. And that ends Dalamil.
I shall devote my every effort to creating a haven for man and bearer both.
Thank you.
Just like a certain someone else I know.
Gee, I wonder who.
Someone to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
How about the kids?
Everyone's happy again. Just like they were before.
No, Rens. Everyone's even happier than they were before. I knew Lubor would make a good mayor.
This is so Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Just a few more
I've
rounds.
half a mind to give up tobacco altogether. It's hardly worth the effort it takes to light it.
Let me have yours then. I've been practicing with a flint.
A what?
Oh, because they don't use crystals anymore to light things up. Nice. Alright, I am done dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying. Let's, since Joshua is with us, we'll go to Tabor right here and finish the quest. And then after that, I might end the stream. With the pace we're going through right now with side quest, I don't think we can finish it tonight. I think we have to dedicate another stream just to finish all of the side quests, and then another stream to end Final Fantasy itself. Anyways, we're going through. Okay, Joshua, what's your business here? It's in the same place, okay.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril,
you found a letter from Father? Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
My beloved sons, I know that I am asked much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you, your father. Wait, did not say anything about his will and testament. What? Hey, there's nothing there.
An inheritance.
Yeah, well, where?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of? His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the burning quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers
is their stated aim.
Oh.
But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies.
Ooh.
With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned.
No freaking
Small
wonder.
wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril.
Who might this be?
Shall we then?
In the archive, huh? Damn, alright. Hey, drove that. Thank you for the raid. Hope you guys are doing fine. Where is the archive? When there's a will. Okay. Ooh, wait. There you go. I can't remember any other woman from our past. A predecessor of who the heck again? Oh, we'll see soon enough.
This is the Required Tree, an archive where we of the Undying collect and collate our findings. Fragments of Ultima's true nature surely lie buried within these pages. We have only to unearth them.
Okay. So our dad, Archduke Elwyn, pretty much tried to do what Sid wanted. They should have freaking met. Could have worked together. Young. Alright, who is our mystery lady? Hello? Doesn't look familiar. First Order of Archaeologians, Dalmatian Wing.
The Undying are not the only secret fellowship in this realm, you know. There are others, each working for their own ends. Why, not so very long ago, a society committed to discovering how one might cast magics without a catalyst was found to be operating throughout Valisthea. They were denounced as heretics, rooted out, and driven from our shores, never to be seen again.
Alright.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you.
And you are...
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude. for your service to our house
I
and to
cannot
our
remember
father.
Goditha.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Ooh.
Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these, works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see.
Another griffin.
We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay.
Oh.
I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Alright then, what say you, chat? What else?
Titan's Wake.
Oh.
To the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
We can handle it. Duty of the Undying I don't want to take that. I will proceed right here. You met Emil the other night. When? Where the fuck is a bird? There you go.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to go there, but I couldn't.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
A griffin right here, huh? There it is. I have to fuck it up.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
For House Rosfield! I'm gonna die. crap! Hehe. Bakit 23 lang? What the fuck? Gotcha. Bitch. It's over. Woo! Zantin Su Ken. Now it's cool. Oh, okay. Cool.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Alright. Back to Tabor. Lady Tabitha! Is this what you were looking
Thank
for?
the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
That is
because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
Damn, she got inside
Founder, you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued. until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
Thank you, Lady Karen. Hey, are we done?
I remain your faithful servant, my lord.
Thank you. Ooh. This is some lore about Lord Cyril. Okay, can't read it right now.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay your father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril.
Good lad. Good lad.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Hawk's Cry Cliff, eh? Hey, wait a moment. We got some new vambraces. Ooh. Oh man. Oh wait. Ooh. This one gives us a lot more freaking HP. Oh. Okay, I'll take it. Why not? It's an inheritance from our father. We should. Absolutely should. Okay. Let's proceed to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Which is where exactly? Wait, none? Was it in Rosaria? I think it is. There you go. Right here in Heroes Bluff. Ambrosia?
Ready, go?
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
Never been here. There it is, but this is our father's.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Oh.
Onward then.
Onward. Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
The ghost dad giving us a salute. And we are going to be super overpowered once we... Not really super overpowered, but... should give us a better edge against Ultima. Once we're done with all these side quests. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Damn! Okay, buddy. Alright. Maybe we can do the same for other people? So we are doing a fucking FF16. I mean, FF6. We're doing the thing where we gather all of our lost party members before we go and raid Kafka. In his little castle. But, oh, and... damn, okay. I'm not sure if some of you guys will get the reference, but this is definitely what happened in FF6. Ooh, and we have a new thing in the hideaway too. Okay, we're gonna go back. That is so nice. Let me just check on our Patreons. Right here.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, Genji gloves. But we just got new stuff. Wedding.
You earned this. All done?
Hope it's good. Let's check. Check Genji. Oh, wait, it's an accessory, right? Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. But 5 fucking percent? That's nothing. What do you mean? Oh man, this was not worth it at all. Percent bota. Not worth it at all. Okay. Guys, we have a lot more side quests to finish. And I don't think I can finish it at this late of an hour. I don't want to ruin my body clock even further now that it's almost 2 a.m. So I'm going to end it right here. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. We have probably 2 more streams to go. 1 stream for finishing all of these side quests. And then another stream for the ending where we kick Ultima's ass. So hope you guys look forward to that one. Thank you so much to all of you guys, especially the live people, for always coming by here on Twitch, and for the YouTube peeps for continuing supporting the series in GLOCO Plays. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you everyone. I'll see y'all next time.